Hello, Ember. It's your birthday. Today is, why did I? September 23rd. I don't know. I know what day it is. September 23rd, 2025. And you're 3 years old today. You know, two years ago, I stood in front of the same camera and I looked you in the camera eye and I said, I don't know how long it's gonna be until I see you. You know, at that point I was thinking it could be 4 months, it could be 8 months. Little did I know, right? 2 whole more years. And I would like to tell you and your brother today that I will not leave you as orphans, that I will come to you. But I don't know anymore. You know, maybe you both will have an upbringing that's totally devoid of your father, and that's unfortunate. It's not that I'm not doing all I can, it's just that sometimes all I can isn't cutting it. All the resources, all the people I could try to explain the situation to, but who does promise you that you will not be orphans? John 14:18, I will not leave you as orphans, I will come to you. And Jesus said that. He said it to his disciples, but I think he means it for all of us to hear, is that for you, for your brother, I'd like to make that promise, but I don't know if it's a promise I can keep. I don't know if it's a promise I can make good on. I have no intent to leave you. But in a sense, there's no leaving anything that you're not there for in the first place, right? Now, of course, this isn't to say that I'm giving up or anything like that. I'm still always going to press as hard as I can because it's what's right. But what it is to say is that if you get to 15 years old and you've never met your dad, I hope that you find that verse, if nothing else, then through this video, and you realize that God makes promises and he always follows through on them. He can keep them. And he's a more perfect father than I could ever hope to be. You know, our problems are not always going to be solved in the way we would have preferred, right? But in a sense, God has already solved this problem of your fatherlessness because he is your father. That's not to say that earthly fathers aren't a good thing and something that people benefit from, but that's also not to say that you don't have a perfect heavenly father, right? So, not gonna lie, this was your birthday gift for this year, was the video. I've gotten to a point where I've kind of stopped buying much because so many of the things I bought you've grown out of and probably wouldn't want to play with anymore or things like that. But this year, just as every other year on your birthday, I'm looking forward to hopefully spending your birthday with you next year. And I'm holding out hope beyond all reason and all of what seems could or should be possible at this point, that actually happens. I love you. I love your brother. This video is for you just as much as it is for your sister. But of course, we've got to dedicate it to her on her birthday.